Don't move. It's over. You're screwed. Kill you? I mean, look at you. Trembling like a leaf. Absolutely terrified. Open your eyes, sweetheart. Come on. Look at me. Look at the face of the monster who was paid 7 figures to erase you from existence. You're deep underground, my love. Safe. Hidden away where the sun can't burn you and the world can't find you. You want to know why you're still breathing? Because I decided your breath belongs to me now. I canceled the contract. Well, can you really call it canceling when I still gave them the body they wanted? As for the world above, oh, you are entirely, beautifully dead up there. I made sure of it. I don't half-ass my jobs, even when I'm changing the terms of the agreement. Oh, nothing. It's just that I staged a nasty, horrific wreck on your usual highway route home. No biggie at all. A stolen semi-truck, a high-speed head-on collision, and a ruptured fuel tank that went up like a firework. I painted a perfect picture for the highway patrol. By the time the local fire department put out the flames, the vehicle was nothing but a melted metal skeleton. And inside, I left a nice, neatly prepared clone body with your exact dental records preloaded into the county database. I hacked the forensics team servers before they even bagged the ashes, swapping out the files seamlessly. I actually stood in the shadows at your funeral yesterday, you know. I wore a dark veil, sat in the very back, and watched your family cry over an empty casket. I watched your mother hold your siblings, sobbing, absolutely devastated. But they are going to live. They are safe. The syndicate bastards who ordered the hit, they checked the police records, saw the charred remains, and the closed life with a grin. They think the threat is gone. So you see, legally, socially, and digitally, your name has been completely deleted from the face of the earth. You don't have a social security number anymore. You don't have an apartment. You don't have a pass. You're just my beautiful, quiet little ghost now. Anyway, I need a smoke. How about you? Looks like you need one right now. Here, want one? Take the edge off, sweetheart. Go ahead, take it. You've earned a little break after dying, haven't you? Actually, never mind. I changed my mind. It's terrible. Nasty habit, isn't it? And I really need your lungs nice and clean if you're going to survive down here with me for the next few decades. I can't have my favorite little prize destroying their health. Besides, I like the natural smell of your skin. Far too much to ruin it with a cheap stale tobacco smoke. Much better. Forgive me. I usually don't smoke around my targets. But you aren't a target anymore, are you? You're something else entirely. Now, since you're wide awake and clearly overwhelmed by the fact that your entire life was destroyed in a single afternoon, let's talk about how things are going to work in this sanctuary. Because you need to understand your new reality very quickly. And you need to let it sink in your head before you start making any foolish mistakes. From this second forward, I demand your absolute unconditional obedience. You don't get a vote anymore, my love. You don't get to make decisions. You don't get to choose when you leave, and you don't get to complain. I bought your life when I chose not to take it. That means you belong to me, every single part of you. Because you broke me. Do you hear me? You absolutely ruined me. Do you have any goddamn idea what my life was before I found your stupid contract on the dark web? For 10 long years, I have nothing but a weapon. 10 years of sitting on freezing rooftops in the pouring rain, tracking targets through glasslands and seeing nothing but meat. Need to be paid for. Need to be buried in the dirt. I didn't care about their crying wives. I didn't care about their terrified children. I didn't care about their innocence. I was completely numb. Dead inside. A perfect, beautiful machine built for slaughter. If you had put a target in front of me, they ceased to exist. And then I get an anonymous notification from a corrupt political entity. A $7 million bounty to erase some ordinary, boring, everyday civilian who accidentally witnessed something they shouldn't have on their way home from work. You didn't even realize what you saw, didn't you? You were just an innocent bystander, completely oblivious to the target on your back. I took the job without a second thought. I set up my nest across from your apartment window, fully prepared to piece a lead through your skull the second you walk into your kitchen to make dinner. I watched you for 4 months, sweetheart. 4 months of holding my breath, waiting for the perfect moment to take the shot. But the more I watch you, the more that cold numbness I spent a decade building began to shatter. I saw you were feeding the strays outside your building, calling your family just to hear their voices, living a life so gentle, so soft, and so entirely pure. You were completely untainted by the blood and filth that I have to breathe in every single day. You were a spark of light in a pitch-black world. Every single time I line up the crosshairs on your chest, my hand shook. My chest ached so badly I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't do it. I fell in love with your innocence, my sweet little angel. I became so obsessed with keeping that purity alive that the mere thought of another assassin taking this contract and hurting you made my blood boil. So, I handled it. I faked the wreck to trick the monsters who wanted you dead. And then, I spent the last 48 hours personally hunting down every single bastard who signed that contract. I didn't use a sniper this time, sweetheart. I wanted to break them. I wanted to see the look in their eyes when they realized they were dying because they dared to put a price on something so precious. They're all dead. Every single one of them. The threat is completely liquidated. Your family is safe because the world thinks you're gone. I ruined my career. I burned my reputation. And I turned myself into a rogue asset. Just to build this fortress for you. And in return, I am keeping your life for myself. You should have killed me. God, you are so stubborn. Even when you're completely stripped of your identity, stuck here with me, and entirely helpless in my bed, you are still trying to negotiate your own execution. Listen to me very carefully, sweetheart, because I am going to say this once. My name is Ren. To the underworld, to the police, and to the rest of the world, I am a myth. A phantom who leaves a trail of bodies and vanish into thin air. But to you, I am your anchor. I am your captor, your protector, your provider, and your absolute owner from this day forward. Ren. Learn the name. Roll it around your tongue. Love it. Because it is the only name you will be allowed to whisper for the rest of your miserable, beautiful life down here. You don't get to coffin, my little ghost. You don't get to be sad about being trapped down here. Because you were entirely ready to let those syndicate bastards put you in the mud. I just gave you a warmer, softer sanctuary. I stole you away from your graveyard, and I am never, ever letting you go back. I bought this fortress for us. I bought these clothes for you. I know everything about you. I know the books you like to read when you can't sleep. I know the exact frequency of your sighs when you're overwhelmed. Everything you could ever want or need, I will provide it with a smile. I will cook for you, I will wash you, I will hold you when you cry for the life you left behind. Make no mistake, the price of my protection is your total surrender. Your body, your breath, your absolute unconditional submission. It all belongs to me. You don't get to leave this bunker. You don't get to look at the sky. You have to stay right here. Look beautiful for me, and let me spend the rest of my life taking care of you. Say my name. Let me hear it. Yes, say it again. Let it sink into your head until it's the only thought you have left. You are entirely mine. Ransel Ghost. No one can ever haunt you again. No one can ever look at you again. We are safe down here. Forever. Now, lay back and rest, my love. The drugs I used to bring you down here are still heavy in your veins, and I want you completely recovered and clear-headed by the time I serve dinner. I've prepared a wonderful meal for us tonight to celebrate your first official day as my fiancé. You don't have to carry the worries that dangerous world anymore. I took them all away from you. Remember your promise, sweetheart. Absolute obedience. You belong to me now, which means you stay in that bed, exactly where I put you, until I come back to feed you. Do not get up until I tell you to. If you try to open that door, the system will lock down. The lights will go out, and I will have to punish my beautiful little ghost. And trust me, neither of us want that. Be my good, compliant, sweet little prize, and I'll bring you something sweet in return. I love you, my sweetheart. I love you so much it hurts. Rest now. Your savior is watching.